And we are back. Couch Company Podcast. I'm John. With me as always, Tyler.
Hello. Surprise.
Surprise.
I say surprise because I didn't get the episode out before we left on our trips.
Right.
I got it out after.
That's correct.
So if you watched the episode, we said, hey, we're not going to be here next week.
Yep.
But that was actually previous week.
Right.
So now this week, we're here. You follow that?
I didn't follow that at all,
That's
but I
fine.
trust the
That's
process.
Fine. Surprise.
I do trust
we're
the
here.
process.
Yeah.
We are here, but you did have a trip.
I had a trip. Yeah.
Do we just want to launch into that because you wanted to save your thoughts for this?
Oh, yeah.
Or do we need a little buffer first?
I don't know. What did you want to talk about buffer-wise?
I don't know, dude. I stink at League of Legends. I'm so fucking bad. I'm horrible now.
Okay.
And it's making me very depressed.
How? I thought you were going to be, you were like Emerald or something.
I'm almost Emerald, but here's the thing. Okay, so I am playing top lane this season, right? And in my top lane journey, I was playing, some specific champions. And the champions I was doing well on are like really easy peasy diaper baby champions like Garen.
Things that I would need to play if I... Yeah.
So like Garen is like so easy, spin to win. And then I was playing Malphite, who's just a big rock.
Yeah.
He's tank and like Orin and things. So I was like, all right, this is going well. But then I wanted to play Gangplank, who's really hard. Mm-hmm. Has a really high skill ceiling, I should say.
But aren't you an expert Gangplank player?
That's what my reputation says. And I am been so horrible on him. I'm literally inting every game. I'm literally dying like 10 times a game. It's so bad. I can't have a good game. Like I was just playing this morning and, I'm getting ahead early. I'm poking and then I get ganked level 2 and then it's just over. It's just game over. Trundle just runs me down. Can't do anything. So that's been horrible. I took 1 year off and now I suck at the game.
So I was going to say, here's an honest question. You took a year off.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you were in a better headspace without playing League of Legends, or did you feel like something was missing and things like that?
No, it was a much better headspace.
Okay, so it's like it's a objectively worse.
It's way worse.
Yeah.
All my time goes to it.
Yeah.
It makes me depressed.
Yeah.
It's not good. But I am close to Emerald.
Would you call it an addiction?
Maybe.
Or would it fall under just like video, like you just enjoy video games and
well, the thing with League is like it's always something that you can fall back on.
Mm-hmm.
I put so much time into it that it's
your comfort.
Yeah,
thing.
It's your comfort
game. Heroin or game.
Yeah, pretty much because you don't know what to play. It's like I can just play a game of League.
Yeah,
it's familiar. I know it. I've invested so much of my life into it, right? So you feel kind of obligated to play it. And then you're never finished.
Yeah.
You always a higher rank, always a different champion to learn and things like that. So always different skill to get better at. So it's just an endless pursuit.
So you get ganked at level 2, you have a terrible time.
Dude, Echo ganks me level 2 like a little bitch. And then because I was pushing Trundle in, I've been playing better, right? So Jeff was watching me the other day and I die level 1 to a Kayle, which is insane that Kayle beats GP level 1. So that's another topic. But anyways, so I'm like limit testing. I'm learning where GP's at right now, strength wise, what I can get away with.
Yeah.
What I, need to be cautious about. So I think I'm getting better in the early game. But then like when I get behind on him, these melee champions just run me down and I just die over and over again. It's crazy. I just can't have a good game on him.
So
it's bad.
You have a terrible game.
Yes.
You end the game. You queue up for the next one.
This morning I just booted up Mewgenics after that.
I was gonna say, do you still get the rush or the excitement whenever you hit like, okay, hey, like let's play?
Yeah.
Like even if you have a terrible game,
yeah,
can you say, okay, hey, clean slate?
Yeah, no? Yeah. Like, I've been yeah, I can do that. It's tough though when there's like 5 in a row and you're just like, holy shit, I just wasted 4 hours.
Yeah.
But yeah, what I will say is League teaches you tenacity.
Yeah.
Or mental illness, maybe.
I was going to say.
Just doing the same thing. Sure. Just beating your head against the wall. But which is funny, right? Because typically I hate that stuff, but that's where I get this, right? So maybe that's why I don't like that in my single player games, because I already get it, that level of toxicity and disgustingness.
Is that a
my
different level
game.
than like something like Wukong?
I don't know. I mean, there's some similar aspects where you're just going back to the well. I think something like a Souls-like, it's just a faster
You're learning
experience.
It's a known quantity.
You're learning, but it's just faster. I think it's just a time difference. You're learning in League too. The problem is,
might take you.
I have to wait 40 minutes till
yeah.
I can beat my head against the wall again. That's the problem. It's such a big time sink and that's what makes people really mad.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where the toxicity comes from, is because you're investing a lot of time into this.
Yeah.
And when your Gangplank feeds and you lose the game because of him, you get really mad at him. I've been bullied the past couple weeks pretty bad online for not playing well.
I genuinely have a lot of anxiety for tonight, because tonight's raid night.
Yeah.
Right? And the first raid on World of Warcraft was like fine. I think Greg did a great job kind of holding my hand through it. But like, I feel like I'm going to, like, people are going to expect a little bit more. Like, oh, hey, you already did this. Like, you need to do it and do it better or whatever. And I'm like under level. Like, John's higher level than me. Kyle's higher. Like, I'm a little worried. Like, Dwayne said I have what I need, but
my sources tell me you're doing a great job, and my sources are honest with me. So they, they would, maybe they'd lie to your face, but they are honest with me.
Yeah.
So, well, you're doing well.
The reason I
You're
bring
on a
it
good
up is like
trajectory.
on one hand, if I was bullied, then I would know that it's truthful, and I could maybe just like say, okay, this isn't for me, type of thing.
So maybe you're a little nervous because they're not ribbing you.
Yeah,
yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I feel like
that would make me nervous too.
Yeah,
like when I play League and I get shit on 24/7.
Yeah,
so I know. But I'm ingratiated.
When you do well, or you like do something that they're like, oh, hey, like the last time I played, I did this move. There was a horrible move. It was like a bad.
Yeah,
I shouldn't have done it.
It's a bad move.
But whenever they were like, oh, hey, I saw what you did there. I saw your thought process. That was smart. Like, it was quick thinking.
Yes.
Even though, like, hey, the boss is immune to this or whatever, you idiot. Like, whatever. That felt good.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I get it.
No, it's nerve-wracking to be new at something and then be someone who's heavily relied upon in that pursuit.
Yeah.
Right? Because you have one of the most important roles, and then you don't know where you're at. I get that. I would want people to be straight with me.
Yeah, like, I don't want to waste. Like, I think the time waste is that's what spurred that thought. Sure. Like, you do 40 minutes of a game, and then it's like,
well, WoW is even worse, right? That's a whole night.
Yeah, WoW's a whole night, and then there's a chance like the last raid I didn't get anything, right? So it's like you can come out of it with like nothing, and it's just like, okay, cool, like.
Like in League, you're going to get rank.
You're going to get something out of it, you know? Like, I'm going to get knowledge, and that's fine. And a lot of it is, like, I have to play by myself. In my mind, I don't want to, like, solo queue. I don't want to do that stuff. Yeah. So part of that's on me. Yeah, so it's a tough thing to... And, like, people would jump in with me and play with me and different things like that. I don't know. It's a weird... World of Warcraft's weird, man. It's a weird thing.
Is it a net positive experience? Are you happy you're doing it?
Yeah, no, I am. I like seeing how all that stuff kind of goes down, and I like being with the group and feeling like you're a part of things. Like all the stuff that Jeff talked about for years. I'm not getting like that warm fuzzy things. I think we're past that level, but being a part of it is fun. I like getting on with like everyone. We're all playing the same thing. It's all like kind of like, okay, here's what we're doing and everything. It's cool.
Yeah.
I just feel like I'm always like running behind, like just like, hey bro, like big bro or whatever. I gotta come follow you. And it's like, okay.
Well, you gotta imagine how much experience those guys
that's what I
have.
mean. Yeah. It's like, it's never gonna.
You guys. Yeah. Yeah. But
I have to
stick with
my subscription too. It's just kind of a thing. I think it either expires today or I have to renew it.
You better get it done before tonight.
Oh, it takes 2 seconds to just hit
That's
renew.
happened before.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think someone was saying like mid dungeon or something.
Oh, it kicks you like real time?
I think so.
Ooh.
I think I heard a story about that.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's a myth. Maybe I'm making that up. Yeah. That's crazy. You don't want to put yourself in that position because then they will roast you probably.
Yeah. I won't do that.
No. Just make sure you're good to go. Yeah. Pay your electricity bill.
Yeah. It's just like it's a steep
It's price. Another month.
Yeah.
Dude, that's part of the reason I just hate subscriptions, but
yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's a big commitment.
Yeah.
And I got to get Emerald, man. I mean,
they
I'm
love
really
it.
close.
Greg's #1 in the, I guess, world or America or something.
In the world?
I don't know. He put something on the thing and he's just like, you're looking at all the stats or whatever, and he's like #1 on Mythic Plus.
Yeah.
For his like, role. Okay, great.
So how about this?
That's who I'm following is the #1 player.
I thought Sean was top.
I think it'd be different classes or different responsibilities.
He's #1 in the world?
I don't know.
That's insane.
He was at the top of one of the leaderboards.
Yeah, but how many filters were on?
Who knows?
Right.
Who knows, man?
That just seems surprising to me. I don't know.
I'm pretty high up there when it comes to damage taken.
There you go.
Which is,
that's an important stat for a tank.
I thought so until people are like, yeah, but you just might be getting more damage because you have less gear. So other people might not be taking it.
Hey, get better.
Yeah.
Other people?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. So, you have to let me know how that goes. What time are you guys doing that?
After 9. So originally it was going to be Penny's birthday party today, and then she got super sick. So I said 9 just to give some buffer, and now I could do it at,
well, you have mental
8, whatever.
Prep time.
Got mental prep time. I got to get in there. I got to,
warm up.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of, because it's like you...
Get your hand warmers.
It takes a second.
That's what they do for League.
Nah,
Pro
I can't
League.
do that. I can't do that.
They get hand warmers. They get their coffee.
It does make me want to play some RTSs, though. Like, I do
You've always wanted to play RTSs. Every year there's a moment where you say, hey, guys, should we play StarCraft?
And everyone's like, nah.
Absolutely not. That sounds terrible.
Kyle and I will play a little bit. Kyle's very good at it.
Is he really?
Well, StarCraft, he's...
Yeah, he was always into... There's the archetype of gamer that's just a Blizzard gamer.
Yeah.
They just play all the Blizzard games.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. I mean, they used to be on top of the world.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And now
the
they
book
stink.
was great, and now hey, who knows? Maybe they'll bounce back a little bit. But
you either die a hero, or you live long enough to become Blizzard.
Yeah, but they're villains now.
Yes,
and they're kind of clawing their way back. Like, do
you think successfully?
I think so. I think overall Midnight is a success. I think people actually enjoy it. I think Diablo, Kyle's very high on the new expansion coming out. He thinks that this is going to really finally put it to Diablo 3 standards, right?
Oh wow, that's a lofty.
Well, it's bringing on a lot of the Kanai's Cube and which I know you don't know that, but they're bringing in a lot of extra kind of post game randomization, taking all the kind of bloat and stuff that I had issues with. I'm taking him at his word. So theoretically, it will get you into that kind of a loop faster and quicker, and so I'm excited for it, but we'll see. 2 new classes, Blizzard can Overwatch is back to just being Overwatch, and people it shot up the rate. So it's they're.
I think Hearthstone's doing well.
Yeah, they're pulling some stuff back and saying, okay, hey, let's reset.
Right.
Anyway,
they totally mucked up Overwatch.
Yes.
What a fumble.
Yeah, but look, if they're, I want to see people succeed. Truly, in a game thing, I think you need that stuff. So
the gaming sphere is better when Blizzard's doing well.
Yeah. I would love to see. I would love to jump into Overwatch and play. No one would play with me, but I would like to do that.
I would be more likely to play Overwatch than
Marvel Rivals,
than WoW or Diablo.
Really, you'd play Overwatch before Diablo? Interesting.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. No. That's.
I don't know. I liked Diablo. I liked playing through the story with you, but the end game stuff never gripped me.
Yeah, but
and it was early, and I get that.
It's different.
But I don't know if that's my cup of tea.
Completely
I feel like you feel, right? I just feel lost. You guys have that history with it. You understand it.
Yeah.
It's how everyone feels when I try to get them into League.
Yeah.
It's it's just such a. You have to really. It has to grab you for you to want to learn about it.
Yeah.
Or else you're not going to have that experience.
Well, it's kind of with when Jeff got super into Sea of Thieves. And it's he got into it, and
but that's what it takes.
Exactly.
And then he did it on his own and was learning on his own.
Yep.
Because if you're just queuing up with your friends and you're just playing because of them, you're not going to be able to catch up and get to that level.
Yes.
That those games require.
Yep. That's why. I mean, that's why Eve is so exciting, because it's like we're all kind of in the same boat there, more or less. Where it's like we're all kind of in the same level, we're in the same like learning the thing. It's I don't know. Sorry, what were you saying?
About what?
Oh, I don't know. I thought I cut you off.
I'm texting my mom. Sorry.
Okay.
She's like asking me stuff. Can't ignore the mom.
No, you can't.
She gave birth to me.
Yes.
So I feel like for life, I owe her a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't exist.
Yeah.
I guess. I'm just like, is that a net positive for the world? I don't know.
Like, would the stork have thrown you somewhere else?
Yeah, the stork, but she ordered, she had to call the stork and schedule the delivery. It's a lot of work.
Right, but
it's
like
9 month
the stork literally just like plucked you out of a group. So like, you landed on her doorstep, but
plucked me out of a group.
Yeah.
Is that what storks do? They just steal babies?
Well, they don't steal them. I think there's just
just find them.
Yeah, there's like 1,000 babies in a group in heaven, and a stork flies up and just grabs the first one in the line and drops it back down.
I didn't know that storks had that kind of pull.
I thought so.
Yeah, I have to brush up on my. I don't even know what that's called.
Yeah, I don't know.
And so anyways,
heavenly stork lore.
Heavenly stork lore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. What were we talking about? Diablo?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just
Diablo is my comfort.
That is
food.
But
thing.
Here's the thing. I don't know if have you been in that type of has it grabbed you since Diablo 3? I feel like 4 hasn't. You haven't had that period of time where this is your game, you're playing it every day. Maybe early on a little bit. I think that there was one of the seasons that you were kind of gravitating towards. It felt pretty good, but nothing has even touched 3 for you.
True,
because you were in.
Yeah, but
maybe it was a time and place thing. I don't know.
That's why I'm excited for this new expansion, because if it brings a lot of the mechanics and a lot of the randomization, the stuff I don't like about 4 is it's just the same dungeons over and over and over. It's the same loop. And 3, don't get me wrong, 3 was very much the same thing, but you would teleport to a town. Everything you needed was in like 5 feet of each other. You weren't like running across different things, and it wasn't this big open world thing just for the sake of being a big open world. And you would jump in a portal, and it would be just randomized every time. You just run through it and just grind.
Right.
I liked the mindless, like throw in a podcast, throw in an audiobook, and do that.
Yeah.
With 4, they're adding a bunch of extra stuff, and there's a lot of all these like mechanics on top of mechanics. And the rough part there is like every time I come in, it's like, hey, we retold all of this, or we redesigned all of this. So I'm learning stuff, but it's not the mindless comfort food thing. It's like, oh, I got to pay attention and figure stuff out first. So I'm just not there yet. But I don't know. It's fine. That's a great question, because when I say comfort, I'm thinking something that I can like shut my brain off and just relax and enjoy. Where I think with League, it's more of like, this is just, it's your muscle memory, second nature. Like, I'm not saying you can't enjoy it, but I would say League's probably not relaxing, right?
No,
especially if you're
but
losing
if you're playing normals, I mean, it definitely, because I used to never play normals, but Jeff only plays normals, it seems.
Sure.
So
yeah,
played a lot more recently. That is relaxing, because like you don't care if you.
Yeah.
Although I will say, what I've learned, people are still toxic in normals, which blows my mind. Like, what do you care?
Yeah.
There's no rank. Who cares?
It's like training yourself.
Yeah.
So
getting ready for the big leagues.
Yeah. So like you can be toxic no matter what.
Someone told me I had high cortisol today.
High cortisol.
Yeah.
Did you look that up?
I don't know. I think it's some type of hormone. I think they were calling me a woman.
Oh.
I don't know.
I thought estrogen was the...
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, what is cortisol?
I know there's like a cortisol cream.
Is there?
Yeah.
Vital steroid hormone produced by the adrenal glands that acts as the body's primary built-in stress manager and alarm system. It regulates metabolism, blood pressure, blood sugar, and immune function, typically peaking in the morning to wake you up and dipping at night.
So if you have high cortisol, that means that you're enlightened.
Signs of high cortisol: weight gain, particularly in the face and abdominal area, slowed healing and skin changes, fatigue, and insomnia. I think that's
sounds bad.
That's what he was going for.
Okay.
Call me
He's
fat, slow, and
he's too highbrow. You can't.
That
throw that
was
out
pretty
there.
highbrow. I thought he was calling me a girl or something.
No, that's estrogen. Yeah.
That's estrogen. Yeah. So he's just calling me sick, I guess. Diseased.
Dude, you need more serotonin or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever.
It was pretty interesting insult.
People are mean.
Yeah, I've learned a lot of new insults since I've taken some time off, so it's been pretty interesting. But
it's good.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good just feeding every game, so we'll see what happens.
Are
you
you
stick with it?
Okay, so that's the.
I have to.
You're sticking. With it.
I'm close to Emerald, which would be the highest rank I've ever gotten, which is kind of crazy.
So then, how are you doing bad?
I don't know.
Like, if you're gonna be Emerald, that just means like you're.
Well, I was duoing a lot with my friend.
Oh, so you're just getting carried Emerald.
He would say that. I was, again, when I'm playing on tanks, I do good.
Yeah.
I should just play tanks.
Sure.
But I don't want to be that little guy who just plays tanks and can't carry the game, man.
You need feel good. Okay, I got you.
It's the ego.
You need the pedestal too.
Well, I just want to have a good variety champ pool. I want to have tanks. I want to have damage dealers, bruisers.
Yeah.
I want to be able to do it all.
But you want the spotlight on you.
If it requires that, yes.
Yeah.
So I've just been bashing my head against the wall with GP, and it's not been going well.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So what's the play? You stick with him or you swap?
I don't know. Eventually, you have to get good at him, right?
I don't know. Is he good? Is he considered a good?
He is good.
Okay, so it's 100%
but you have
it's
to be
not
good.
like you're
100%
not like,
me, dude.
okay,
I stink.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Sorry. It is what it is. What are you going to do?
I'm not going to play a league, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
You did good on Ziggs, though, I will say.
I like Ziggs. Ziggs was fun.
You were throwing some bombs.
It felt natural. I think part of it was the WASD control
did that
scheme,
feel good?
It did. Yeah. It's not like oh my God, I'm playing League now, but
no,
it felt good.
Well, anyways, so you got World of Warcraft tonight.
Yeah.
What else have you been playing?
I've been playing Fire Emblem.
Yep.
Been kind of doing that. And a lot of just GBA testing.
Yeah,
and stuff.
so you have a project
for
Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
What's your project entail? Is this related to what you were talking about last time?
Probably. Well,
with the
kind
compiling the best games or whatever.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
So I finally found a Reddit post where they basically would say, "Hey, throw your favorite Game Boy Advance game here, upvotes, go like you could put it up and like it was like I'm making this up. Like every week he would add another 2, like of the top 2 rated things to the list, right? So over the course of however many weeks or months or whatever, he blew out the full 100 games that were like highest upvoted for GBA. So I got all those and I put them in a collections, like a top 100 list. And then when I say scoured, I went to like multiple sites, multiple YouTube videos, and I'm looking for like, what are the top GBA games? And what are the top hidden gem GBA games? So like all the obscure stuff, some Japanese things and things like that. So I came to a collection of about 218 GBA games that I would argue are like, hey, if it's not in this set, it's not being talked about on the internet. That's how kind of confident I am, like more or less. I'm not saying that like some random dude in a basement can't have a YouTube video, but I think generally speaking, you couldn't, like, if you Googled something right now and said, "Oh, what about this game?" I would feel like 99% confident that I have that in my collection, right? So I did that. I brought them all in there. So, and that's pared down from like, I think we have something like 980 GBA games or something like that. So pared it down to about 218. And then from there, me being my OCD, I don't like how whenever you're scrolling through all the different box arts, they're slightly different, like on there. So now I'm going in and basically compiling my own box art for all of them. So like I'll have like in right now it looks like almost like a little SD card game cartridge thing. But I'm doing like perfect squares, and I have like the same logo. So then as you're scrolling through all the different games, it's not jumping around everywhere. It's like pixel perfect every single one, which has been fun. That's what I'm doing.
So what do you mean that the box arts don't line up?
So
I thought they were pretty consistent.
They're somewhat consistent, but whenever you're like scrolling through it, you'll notice that like, oh, this one, the Game Boy Advanced is slightly bigger or has a gradient or doesn't have a gradient, or whoever photographed it, the flash was higher on this one than this one. And like, it's not this consistent, like same thing across.
Yeah. And now you're making it consistent.
Yeah. So basically what I did is I'm going to call this like the Wolfengard collection or whatever, but it's like, here is your 218 like top games. And then the Japanese only games, I found like English translated hacks and different things like that. So it's even if it's a Japanese only game, I have them in there. So for instance, Fire Emblem Binding Blade,
yes,
Japanese only.
That's 6, right?
I have the one, yes, right before 7.
I think 7 is a prequel to 6.
Maybe, I don't know, but I have them now.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, like here's
that matters at all. I was just saying that because,
well, you're throwing your knowledge of Fire Emblem
I could be completely wrong. I was, again, the lineage of this is very confusing.
I thought it was a sequel to 6, but maybe I'm...
No, I think it happens before 6.
Okay.
Chronologically. But yeah, I mean, it technically
Yeah.
came after, obviously, because it's 7.
Yeah.
But I think... Who's the main character with the red hair?
Roy.
Is it Roy?
I think.
Yeah. So I think Roy...
I thought
is the main character's dad in 6. You play Roy's son in 6.
Oh, okay.
So it's like his story that predates 6. Yeah, it is interesting. Yeah. And then the fact that we can't play 6. I guess you can, but...
Well, yeah, I have it. Like, if you want to play it, I have it. So I found a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
Because people were like, oh, Mother 3 is really, really, really great. And Mother 3 would be on all these lists. It's like on the top 10, I think.
Oh, wow.
And I'm just like, all right, I got to find this thing.
So let me ask you. So you have 218 games.
Yep.
And you compiled them from many different sources. So what was do you have like a formula or some sort of process to rank those games? Are they ranked?
Well, that's what I mean is I went from, oh, you mean all the extra ones. So I have like a collection of like Reddit top 10.
Yes.
And if you take
I thought you were merging those and then...
no, it's like, here's your top 100 games.
Okay. So those are in order.
Yeah. Everything else is like just runners up, different things like that.
Okay.
And then what I'll end up doing is I'll kind of like have like another, because my plan is start at the top, which is Metroid Fusion. I started that and it's actually like kind of dope.
Interesting.
And I'm just going to slowly go down. And I think I was telling you and Jeff this, like I want to do like a 3-hour stretch, like give it 3 hours. Because I do believe that a lot of games takes 3 hours to like, let's see, RPGs could take a little bit longer and different things. I get all that. But like, does the graphics and the controls and everything hook me in a way in that first 3 hours? I want to stick with it, move on, like whatever. So I'm going to do that. And I just want to like, I'm going to probably include in my like monthly write-up, but just like every week pick a game and try to give it 3 hours within that week. Like something like super low stakes, like whatever. And if I'm enjoying it or whatever, I keep playing it. Or if I have a couple more hours, I'll play something else. But I want to get through all of those. But I got to the point where I have all the other games, but now I'm focused solely on GBA right now.
Yeah.
For all the reasons that we've talked about ad nauseum. And I think having a very clean, like my folder is literally like, here's the BIOS for it, here's the ROMs for it, here's the artwork and the manuals and like it's like these 218 games, it's like the perfect collection. Like it feels really good with that kind of stuff. So that's what I have. I don't know. But that's my project.
No,
and now I'm doing all the
sweet
artwork for it.
Yeah. No, it's very in depth. I know that you were talking about your long-term plan with all the games you compiled, which is really cool.
I was looking at a lot of the games that, and it's a lot of like run and gun shooters and Mega Mans and different things like that. And like stuff that's like very easy pick up play because it's GBA. It's meant for that. And it's like, it's kind of awesome. Like, it's like the perfect, like, before bed, I'll do a level of Fire Emblem and stuff. And I started doing that and stuff since I've been back. So, like, it's good. Just like a little supplemental thing.
Let me ask you this. So, in your 3-hour play session for these new games, is the fact that you have so many games to get through, is there kind of a higher bar that it has to meet for you to continue that game? Or is it still the same kind of standard that you would have for any type of game?
I see what you're saying. I think it would depend on the genre and like what it's bringing to the table. Because obviously, a lot of Final Fantasy spoiler, a lot of Final Fantasies are on that list. Very big, long game. Like Final Fantasy 6.
Final Fantasies on the GBA?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
There's all of them.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
They were made for the GBA or ported over?
Well, they're ported over, but then they added stuff or retranslated stuff. And so like a lot of people, and take it for what you will, like a lot of people are saying that the Final Fantasy 6 on the GBA is a good one to play.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like the hacked ROM that I did for the Super Nintendo, yes, it kind of looks better, has better music, but they took a lot of the translation from the GBA and a lot of the cutscenes from the GBA. And so it's like, if you could pick and choose, GBA would have things to give. Same thing with like Final Fantasy Tactics. People are like, oh, this is a really good bite-sized version. It's not a port of Tactics proper, like the PS1 game, but it's like, it added stuff. And the graphics are like shockingly good for a lot of this stuff. Like it's which we talked about, but it's like this timeless, like you're going into it and you're thinking, oh, this is going to be like super old. I'm not saying like everyone's perfect, but like it just works. Like a lot of these games look like modern games as people are like, oh, here's a retro side scroller thing or whatever.
Trying to recapture that.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think that like, I mean, we have thousands and thousands of games across everything to PS2. Cutting all that away and saying, not only are we taking just GBA, but we just threw out 700 games out of the backlog of like, not that they're not worth playing, but like until I finish these 218, I'm good. Like I can focus on these and think like, okay, here's just a small.
Where's Lilo and Stitch?
In terms of the ranking?
Yeah.
Do you actually want to know?
Is it in the top 10?
It's in the top 100. It's not in the top 10.
100?
Yeah, it's not in the top.
How long will it take you to get to Lilo and Stitch? Because that's the one I'm curious about.
So, fun fact. The other thing is, I don't know if I'm actually going to do it in order.
Okay.
So there are some instances where it's like RPG, and then like right under it, it's like Gold's
Golden Sun.
Golden Sun. Thank you. It's like Golden Sun, and then Golden Sun 2, and it's like,
yeah.
Do I really want to play?
Ryan's favorite
game
of all time.
I loved Golden Sun.
One of the two.
Golden Sun was very, very, very fun. So I'm excited to go back to it.
Yeah.
But it's like, do I want to play that back to back, or do I want to sprinkle in like Mega Man Battle Network and stuff like that?
Yeah, that's smart.
I also made it a thing where I only pulled one version of the different things. So for instance, like I would go online and be like, okay, like what's the best Mega Man Battle Network 3?
Mm-hmm.
And it's between blue and white. And then it's interesting because you get all that history of like, well, actually white and black came out in Japan and they did blah, 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 blah. And then when it came over to North America, blue was actually pulled from both of those. So everyone likes blue more because it has all these things. And like, I don't know what half the stuff they're talking about are, but when it's like an overwhelming majority consensus of like, oh no, blue is the one to play. Similar to like, hey, play Emerald for Pokemon, not Sapphire and Ruby. I just went through and double checked all of that and picked the quote unquote correct ones.
That's part of the fun is learning that history, and
dude,
some of it's really
having
complicated.
Such a crazy fun time learning that stuff, learning the like, oh, this was Japan only, but then it got ported over here and it didn't do that. Like it's almost like just like the historic like. That's been as fun as playing the game, honestly, for me. Actually, me. I like cataloging things and stuff, but the history is really, really, really cool. It's got me down some really awesome rabbit holes. So, I had a lot of fun. And it was kind of confusing, but Fire Emblem has a really rich history and confusing lineage to get to where we are today. Yep.
So, what was really interesting about Fire Emblem is because like I played 3 houses. A lot of OG Fire Emblem fans didn't quite like that one, although it did really well commercially. But it's not your typical.
It brought a lot of people
OG
in,
Fire
like the
Emblem.
new people in.
Yeah, because it's very Persona-esque, right? Like social sim, which is not Fire Emblem at all. Like Fire Emblem's always had the relationship stuff, but not calendar, pick your activity kind of thing, which I think turned some people off. What I will say is Fire Emblem does, and I feel like I've said this before, it does change itself. So from game to game, you're going to get different mechanics. It's not afraid to try new things. So it's not outside of the realm of what Fire Emblem is to do something totally different. Like DS games, for example, have mechanics that aren't in anything else.
Yep.
They did like the pair up stuff where you have people on the same tile and it's like very integrated into that. So
I did go down a rabbit hole trying to get Awakening to. It's such a
yes,
slog, dude.
I was watching
so
things. It's not easy.
No,
you gotta. There's the whole pack. You have to. It's like a texture,
like
pack.
a high res. Yep.
High res pack.
I was like, I can't do this right now.
If you figure it out,
I will.
Yeah,
I'll go down that.
I had to put that down because it was kind of tough.
Dude, I've been writing scripts on how to like take all the bin and queue files from like PlayStation discs and morph them in there. Like I have a lot of stuff. Now, but it is very
taxing.
Yeah. Fire Emblem. So my thing with Fire Emblem is I actually liked Echoes a lot, which is the sequel, not technically I guess sequel to Three Houses, the next one after Three Houses.
Well, this was what's interesting. When I was doing my research for what Fire Emblem to play, I watched a lot of videos on, all right, here's the best one for beginners, here's the best one, period, whatever.
Yeah.
Echoes, depending on who you are, so more traditional fans of Fire Emblem really enjoy Echoes more than Three Houses because it has some of the best combat in the series.
Yep.
So it's really because I think critically it did not do as well at all because the story's ass.
People wanted Fire Emblem Three Houses 2 is what they like. They wanted that extra.
Yeah. Well, I heard that the story is like actually just really bad.
It's really bad. Yeah.
You're right.
But it's
like
so much fun to play.
The gameplay is really good. Yeah.
So going back to one, I'm like, oh, this is because like the reason why I liked Echo so much was it was just battle after battle. Like this is what you're playing. It felt very much like Advance Wars and things where it's like, yeah, there's some story, but you're just
here's the battle.
It.
Yeah. Three Houses, like at least half your time, probably more of it is the Persona part of it, which people love.
Yeah.
Obviously, Persona is one of the biggest series out there.
Yep.
So they're gonna keep hammering that going forward.
I will be interested to see what this new what's the new one called? You're on that, right?
Can't remember.
Yeah, all right,
sorry.
That's fine. Yeah, sure.
You put me on the spot. All I can think of is like the Coliseum.
That's
the trailer they showed. They were at Coliseum.
But I'll be interested to see which route do they go. Do they do something completely new? Do they go Three Houses more? Or do they go
say
Echoes?
Fates, but I think Fates is an old game.
Yeah, that's a DS game. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a DS game after Awakening.
Yeah.
And that's what's interesting about Fates is there's 3 versions of that.
Yeah.
There's 3 campaigns.
The ultimate one has all of it. So it's there's 2 of them, and then the third one is both of them together.
It's
plus
different
more.
though.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh.
I went down this hole where it's like,
I believe you.
If you're new, don't do the third one because you're missing context. It was made to be played after one of the first 2 campaigns. And then the first 2 is like a good guy and bad guy.
Yeah.
You play opposite sides of it. It's really weird.
It's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
But dude, did you hear about all the Nintendo leaks and stuff like that? Like they're talking about that Nintendo might release an Ocarina of Time remake this year.
Really?
And like apparently Nintendo's like super pissed about it because it was like that was going to be their like aha thing. Because it starts to like when you start looking at it and you're like, oh, Pokemon's not coming out this year? What? And then it's like, oh, okay, because if Zelda comes out this year, they don't need Pokemon because they have this one and then Pokemon could be the big game the following year and stuff. But between Fire Emblem, like people are like kind of getting pumped for like what this release calendar is going to look like after the summer.
Right.
So I would love, like, that's actually stopped me from, because I was going to play Ocarina of Time on the 3DS.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, if they remake it, like, I'll play
it's one of the
new one. Give me a good
most
reason
highly
to play
touted, right?
That's it.
Zelda's
like,
interesting because everyone has a different favorite.
Kind of, but not really. Really? Like, you have the people who are like, I like Majora's Mask is the best one.
Yeah.
I don't, and people might, I don't think there is a Zelda list out there that doesn't either have Breath of the Wild or Ocarina of Time as number one.
Wind Waker?
No. Wind Waker's up there, and like people like them.
Sure.
But like when you're talking the best Zeldas,
yeah.
I really don't think, like, maybe Link to the Past you could see up there, but like Ocarina of Time is
pretty
the
goated.
one.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Now I'm sure Zelda fans might debate me on that, or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I felt like whenever I'm looking at hardcore Zelda fans, it's always different. But maybe that's just because they don't want to be mainstream. I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
But that's another series where every game is different.
Which is, again, great. Like, Nintendo does a lot of good stuff. It's just, like, they're also not great company. Kind of like Apple.
Yeah. That's a good comparison, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. That's interesting. I never touch my Switch. So the prospect of getting a Switch 2 is like...
And it's only going to get more expensive. And the value prop is going to be worse and worse and worse.
That's the only way I can play Fire Emblem now.
I know. Yeah.
It stinks. I don't know. We'll see.
Dude, every time I get something on my feed about like Pocopia, and it's like, look at this cool thing. Look at this cool thing. I'm like, holy crap. You could do electricity grids and stuff.
Do you think you're ever going to get to it?
Eventually. Yeah. You
have to. It's the number one rated game right now.
Yeah.
Of the year.
I know.
All right.
I'm at the point where I think I need to just start over.
Yeah.
And like really put
refresh.
like, okay, hey, I need to like learn all this stuff again, really like pay attention.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know it was that deep. So I was like kind of blowing through like some stuff. And now I'm at this point where I'm like, I don't know what I need to do. And I don't know.
Yeah. Overwhelming.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's tough.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of overwhelming, I've been playing a lot of Mewgenics.
Yeah.
And you were watching me the other night.
Yeah.
Deep run. That was a great run.
That was a great run.
It's a great run. Everything lined up. Hunter is crazy. Mewgenics is like such a deep game. So many things. Like I have my whole breeding system going.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff was disgusted by what he was seeing. It is just like a wild.
I think part of it's what you're seeing, and then part of it's just the way you're describing it. Of like, okay, I gotta throw this guy away down a pipe because he doesn't have the strength stat I need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My problem right now is that my lineage
starting to inbreed a little bit.
A little bit, but I'm pretty good about it.
Yeah.
My health stats really bad because my stud has 3 health.
Yikes.
So all of the people who come after have 3 health.
So it's very like glass cannon.
Yeah, and I think health might be the most important stat.
It's up there.
Yeah. Because you cannot go into a run with someone with 3 health.
Because they can one-shot you. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You got to have at least 5 health from what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
So the problem is I have all these people with 3 health, and that means I have to go tank or another class that gives you health. And there's only so many.
Right.
And then you don't really have a variety of what you're trying to do. So I'm trying to get that next stud who has a better health, but I'm only 2 away from having the perfect stud.
2 stats, you mean?
Yep.
Like,
I need strength and health.
And what's the perfect? Is it all
7s?
7s? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then once I have that, then you just
crank them out.
You just crank them out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't need a news. Yeah.
All right.
It's crazy.
So is it coming from the mail then? Like, is it coming from the mail? Like, you keep saying stud, like the stats.
So how
they come
it works
from that?
is, if you look on the wiki, dude, this game is crazy.
Yeah.
There's a whole probability table and formula that it does. But how it works is that, there's a random chance for it to take the higher stat from either parent.
Okay.
And then that gets increased with your stimulation, which is one of the stats for your house.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you're more likely to get the higher stat, whether it's male or female, whoever has the higher stat.
I see.
Or question mark.
So then theoretically, you have that stud, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Like, you need those two 2 points. But if you found like
So
another cat with those 2 up there, and the other ones are lower.
Right. So I found I right now I have a cat with max health in there that I found. Dumbbell. And she has max health, so I put her in there with him.
It should be noted that the game auto generates names. You didn't name her Dumbbell.
That's a good name though.
Yeah, it's a great name. Yeah.
And so the problem is the better cats you get, the harder it is because I got a high roll on every one.
Yeah.
So I'll get 5 out of 7, but it's not good enough.
It's not perfect.
That's and I have the strength cat in there too now. So I have both of them. I just need a high roll.
Yeah.
So how it works right now, I have a 3-tier house, and my top tier is my royal family room.
Mm-hmm.
So all the cats that aren't quite good enough to be the next stud go up there, and that has like just a high comfort and health, so that I can just get super soldiers pretty much.
Yeah.
Now there is some inbreeding that happens up there. I try to throw in some random strays to help with that mitigate, but when you don't have any options, it gets rough. And then I have my fighting room on the other side, which is just like anyone who comes out of the royal room, like super inbred or not good like low rolled stats, they go in there and then they're fight to the death.
Fighting, and then eventually one just comes out on
fire. Who has like crazy stats.
Dude.
Yeah.
And
it's such a crazy system. And here's the thing, I'm not even scratching the surface because I'm trying to get a perfect cat right now.
Yeah.
To be my stud, to start breeding perfect cats. Eventually, what I'm going to do is when I get enough tiers, I'm going to have a mirrored setup on the other side of the house so I can have 2 perfect family lines and then breed those cats together to have infinite perfect cats.
Sure.
Okay?
Yeah.
So it's the infinite perfect cat theorem.
Yeah.
But we're just talking about stats. I haven't even touched on mutations or abilities yet.
Yeah.
So the next play for me is I'm going to have my perfect stud. I'm going to eventually have another family line that I'm working on. But my primary perfect stud, I'm going to start working in specific abilities that I want for them.
Yes.
And then after I get the perfect abilities that I want, then it's about getting specific mutations.
Yeah. But don't you like the mutations? Don't you have to flirt with some inbreeding to get the mutations?
No, you can just have a high mutation stat in a room.
Oh, right.
And it'll mutate them.
Yeah. Okay.
But there is a strategy where you go incredibly inbred.
Yeah.
And then your mutation room will heal your deformities because it overwrites them.
Yeah.
It is a crazy.
So it's funny because I was trying to get Justin I was trying to explain to Justin, like, dude, this is such a great, like, cerebral game.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. I think if he listens to this, he's really, nah, I'm out.
No, it's a disgusting concept.
Yeah. But it's
it's very cartoony, so it's all right.
Yeah. But it's
so crazy. They use there's an actual formula in real life for biology where people to calculate how inbred someone is.
Oh, not like Punnett squares and stuff, but like something.
Yeah, I forget what it's called, but it's like this. It's very in depth and complicated. They literally use that.
That's wild.
So there's an actual calculation of how. Now they simplify it because it's like if it's over or under a particular value, then it's like a kind of not a bare bones, but like a category of it.
Sure.
Like slightly. I think the categories are not at all, slightly, regular, heavily fucked up or something. And so it's very crazy. So
like you playing a lot. Like, do I still have more hours on it than you?
I think so. I'm at like 55.
Okay, so I think you just I think I'm at like 53.
Oh, okay.
So like I think you just passed me. How far would you like? Are you planning on putting another 55 hours into it, or what's is this like an all year? Just keep coming back to it?
I want to beat it.
Yeah.
So I think it's probably going to be required.
Credits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's difficult.
The way I understand it, you could roll credits like now.
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
Like you're pretty. I mean, you beat Hell, right?
There's another thing.
Right, but I'm saying like it's after that, isn't it? I think if you beat that, then
no. There's a whole nother section.
Okay.
There's a third act.
Oh. Yeah, but that's the last act, right? So once you beat that, then
that's
still a lot.
A whole another.
Yeah, that's a whole.
That's another third of the game.
I got you. Okay, so it's not nearly as.
No, maybe I'm more than halfway technically, but the problem is the difficulty is ramping up.
Yeah,
it's harder to progress
because
it's
now
diminishing
it's like you
returns.
have to have those perfect cats.
Yes, I mean it's getting very important. Something else I found is one of my cats has Down syndrome.
Okay,
and so he is really his intelligence stat is like -3, but his health is like 15.
Yeah, it's like super high. Yeah.
So I'm like very fascinated by that.
Yep.
And starting to maybe develop some big tanks.
Yeah.
It's so fucked up.
Yeah, it's a really
kind of disgusting game. But
it's a good game, though.
If you look at it from the lens of a video game, which is what I'm looking at it from, it's very
I would assume,
like,
if it's anything like Binding of Isaac, and because it did so well commercially, like I would assume they're going to come out with a boatload of
They've
additional
announced
content,
two DLCs.
And,
so the first one's coming soonish.
Yeah.
So probably summer. 4 new classes.
Okay.
A ton of abilities. So I'm really excited about that. And then there's a proper DLC. I think another act that they're going to be creating end of the year or something is what I've heard.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, the game's not perfect, and once we review it, I'll go more in depth, but I do think that there's a pretty steep learning curve. Like, I've been looking up a decent amount of videos to kind of understand a little bit better about how things work. They also hide information. This is a pretty big critique. They hide information early on that's pretty vital.
Yeah.
And I guess there's some type of like game design component to that where they don't want you to focus on these things, but the problem is like that's half the game.
Yeah,
is the breeding
because it's happening. You're just not understanding
and
why.
So
or
it's
how
it can get frustrating being like, well, why is this not working? Why is that not working? But once you get there, you know everything starts making sense.
It's almost like they needed to have like here's a mode for like newbies. Here's a mode for like peek behind the curtain, give me the full fat experience where you're just getting like a tutorial thrown in your face constantly.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's tough when you have that when it's that complex.
Yeah.
But it's only as complex as you want it to be. I mean, you could play the game where you don't worry about breeding at all.
Yeah.
It'd be maybe a little more difficult. Yeah, you just throw everyone in the room and see what you get.
Yep.
Definitely could play that way. But I actually really like strategizing and trying to make a perfect cat.
Sure.
Or like a cat that, you know, a specific kind of cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
I think it's a fantastic game. I would love to see it be talked about at Game of the Year. I don't think it's going to win a Game of the Year.
No.
But I think
might be in the convo.
I think if it's in the conversation,
yeah,
I think
we'll
that would be
see what else
awesome.
comes out.
Yeah.
I know that we were just talking about Pragmata.
Yeah.
Is next week.
Yep.
Mouse PI for hire.
Yep.
The day before. Pragmata.
Easter Sunday, my cousin was talking about Fable.
Yeah.
Right? And he's like, oh, like Fable looks really, really good. And I'm just like, son of a, like, if he's into it, it's like, okay, well, that's the
cursed.
final. Yeah. Like, I didn't think it looked that great, but then the fact that he laughed, it was just like, dude, you're.
Recently, has that still been the case? I know that's the meme, but I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of the last thing that he was excited for that was actually good.
Was he excited for. What was that RPG last year with Garrus?
No, he doesn't. I don't think he.
No, Avowed.
RPGs, yeah.
Okay, he wasn't excited for Avowed.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, he really liked the John Carpenter's that game that came
Commando.
out.
Yeah, something. Yeah. Oh man,
dude! Like anytime he comes up with those games, like they are just fun, dumb games to play for sure.
Yeah.
It's just one of those like, yeah, if it's on Game Pass, I'll play it, or if it's on sale. But I don't think I'm paying $60 for a.
Dude, Game Pass has been barren.
Hasty
had
dropped
nothing
for new stuff. Yes,
for new stuff. Well, that's the only thing I use it for. Like the big games that come to Game Pass later.
Yep.
I mean, I've already played them. I already own them. It's been tough. So like the first one for sure is going to be Forza.
Yep.
And I think that's next month.
Yep.
Because I was like, maybe I should just cancel at this point and then just re-up when something comes
Early
out.
May, yeah.
So I think I'm going to do Forza and then maybe cancel after I'm done with that and just see what comes out, because I'm paying every month and I haven't played a single game on Game Pass yet.
It's like the polar opposite of last year.
I know.
Yeah.
After last year, I was like really excited. Like, oh man, I can't wait to see what they do now. And because you remember last year, it was like they had their Xbox showcases, right? There was like 4 games. They had Ninja Gaiden. They had South of Midnight.
Yep.
What were the other 2? They had Expedition 33.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Ever heard of it? Silk Song.
Yeah, Silk Song was on there. I forget what the 4th one was that were showing. I just remember
Ball Pit was on there. I think they,
Ball Pit was something that I probably wouldn't have played if that wasn't on there. Yeah, so I don't know. It's going
to be a weird year for Xbox for sure. I know they've already announced the Gears of War specific like stream or whatever. So like that's what I've been asking for the past couple of years. Like let's see what it does.
Yeah.
Xbox can't have another like transition year.
No.
They need to just come in guns blazing.
And, we'll see. I mean, Summer Games Fest is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Right. That's a couple months.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, we have some games coming up. Pragmata, Mouse PI, Saros, end of the month.
Diablo, end of the month.
Diablo's end of the month. Those are the major ones this month, I think.
Yeah.
Unless I'm forgetting anything, but I got to do Esoteric Ebb.
Yeah, you were saying you're not in the right headspace for that.
I tried it. I played it for one session. It wasn't even a session. I played it for 30 minutes. And, I'm building my character. I'm getting excited. It's D&D based.
Yeah.
I like that. And then I don't know what I was expecting, but it was so lore heavy that I didn't know what the heck was going on. And there's a lot of reading.
Yeah.
And it's like maybe I just wasn't in a headspace for reading. But I was just kind of confused. So it's very much like Disco Elysium.
Yeah.
Where it's point and click and you have like voices in your head. Every stat is a different voice.
Like personality.
Yeah. I guess I didn't know that going in. So I was really confused. I'm like, who's talking to me?
Yeah.
What is happening? And then
to be fair, in Disco Elysium you didn't know either. And like you kind of like, oh, I'm just like a schizophrenic, like like multiple personality. It's really neat. Yeah.
But
I can see how that's jarring.
Just don't know what is happening, and I obviously have to give it more time, but it just wasn't a good start.
Yeah.
Because I was just really confused.
Yeah.
And I don't know what things are doing. Like when I'm doing things, I don't know what that means in terms of the game, and I don't know. It was very overwhelming, and I did not. But it has such good ratings that I'm
gonna pick it up on. I'm gonna see if it goes on. I assume it would go on sale for the summer fest or whatever. But I'm definitely gonna get it because it's Steam Deck.
It's gotta be
approved.
The description of it is right up my alley.
Yeah,
but I don't know. It was a pretty rough first outing.
It's fair. So that's the thing though with this kind of stuff where it's like sometimes it might check all the boxes of like what you would like, but then the actual like execution or something is just not hitting. It's fair.
Yeah, I don't know. So we'll have to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think those are the main games. I want to try to get a good chunk of that done before next week because I do want to play Pragmata and Mouse PI. Dude, Mouse PI is sleeper, bro.
I was gonna say
that game is gonna be so good. It's been on my radar.
I hope it is. You've had some good good track record so far.
They had a trailer come out. It looks good.
Yeah.
It's just so silly.
I hope.
Yeah.
Dude,
I think it's gonna be good.
Pragmata, I hope it's like 80 or above, honestly.
That looks good too, yeah. But yeah, next month is gonna be I think Forza, which I'm really looking forward to, obviously.
May, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah, next month.
Oh, it's April.
Did I say next month?
Yeah, you did.
And then I actually think 007 has a chance to be good. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think it has a little chance.
Just because I'm not like super jazzed for it, I'm ready for it to be out and try.
You like those guys though. I mean, I like that studio.
Yeah.
So, but you always rave about Hitman.
Hitman's great.
You're like, oh, they added this and that, and this is so fun.
Yeah.
And I think they could do well with it. I don't know.
I know this is kind of getting off track a little bit, but you know what the last thing that No Man's Sky added? They just added
Pokemon.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
So like all the creatures and stuff that you're finding and stuff, now you can capture them and like holy. I don't know.
You think they do Pokemon better than Pokemon?
No. No, I think that would probably not. But I think Power World did Pokemon better than Pokemon.
Yeah. That would be funny. It's like even No Man's Sky is giving us more Pokemon than Pokemon.
Well, I might be misspeaking. I think Power World just lost in the U.S. Or not Power World. Nintendo lost in the U.S. Where they can't patent the throwing a creature out of a ball to fight. Because that was one of the big patents that they were kind of pushing back on and stuff like that. And I think specifically U.S. said, nah, you can't. Like, that's not...
Can't do that.
Yeah.
Well, I think Yakuza maybe did it the best.
Yeah.
So that's my favorite Pokemon Light.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah. It's like, I don't know, man. There's a lot of good stuff on the horizon. I'm excited to try that stuff.
Yeah, it's looking like it could be a good year. I don't know if it's going to be as good as last year. Probably not.
It all depends. Like if games hit you, like I've been trying a lot of like kind of cozy, just little like, normal indie stuff here and there. And it's like, they're fun, but I'm just like, I'm waiting for the Pragmata is like the next
first
Resident Evil or whatever, the next big thing. Yeah.
I forgot about Resident Evil. Yeah, Resident Evil was solid. I just had such a good start last year with Kingdom Come, dude. That game is so good.
I mean, Crimson Desert's just waiting for you.
No.
Yeah.
It has no story.
Yeah, I guess
Kingdom Come has everything you want.
Sure.
In a game. Immersion, story, Henry. I mean, it's literally...
Brothels.
The brothels is pretty huge. That was my favorite quest, building the brothel.
Sure.
I'm a part owner, man. It was fantastic. It's a great quest. God, what a good game. I just want to go back to Bohemia, man. I was the most happy. I was the most happy over there.
Wait for the third one to come out, dude. You're going to be pumped. You're going to be so excited when that comes out.
That's going to be
years from now, but it'll be whenever it gets announced, it'll be a big
my
deal
one
for
buddy
you.
really liked the first one.
Yeah.
Which was, the first one was kind of janky and kind of maybe a cult classic, more of a cult classic. Not as popular as the second one.
Yeah.
And I remember.
But popular enough to make a second one.
That's true. Yeah, it was right on the edge, I guess. And it is shocking how, like, their budget they must have had, though. It must have been crazy.
Yeah. Or they're really efficient. One of the two.
Or they're really efficient. What was I going to say? Oh, I remember when the trailer came out and you were like, it's going to be Dragon's Dogma all over again.
Yeah, I was wrong.
I was like, I don't know, dude. It looks kind of good.
Yeah. I didn't think it looked good, but I was...
It's fantastic.
I vividly remember the tag. Like, is this game, like, kind of good? Like, in the very, very beginning where it's like, this is, like, funny and interesting and it's a good start and everything. And, like, I was surprised. And then you just took it on a whole other level.
Man,
but it was...
I put so many hours into that game.
If I didn't have a kid, I feel like I would have
played it,
stuck with it a little bit more. But it was not the type of game to
you're in a very different situation.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I am so behind on games this year. I only have like Resident Evil down. Although
you're missing you're one game behind though. Really,
Esoteric Ebb. I wanted to play Karen, but that's looking like harder and harder to do.
Why that?
What?
Or why would it be harder to do?
Because it's gonna snowball. Like next week, there's gonna be 2 games added to my list.
Yeah, I feel like Karen though, you can literally knock that out in a couple days.
Yeah,
in a week you could have it done.
Yeah, I do want to do it. I know that you and Jeff had a very profound experience with it. So
it was very good.
Maybe not profound, but very good experience with it.
When you say profound, I'm thinking journey. It wasn't a journey, but it was very good.
Yeah, you had a very good experience with it.
It takes a specific type of game for me to die, lose all my progress, and say, "Yep, let's just hop right back on that mountain and keep going." Like it's yeah.
You did have a very maybe you were in that mindset though because you were coming off of
100%.
You were coming off of some very difficult games. Yeah. So we'll see.
I loaded up Berserker.
You're loving that.
Berserker is. I don't know why that game specifically clicks with me so much because it's not like. There's no story. It's whatever. But it's like the graphics, the movement. I'm just like, I'm loving that game, man.
You love that.
It's really
game.
fun. Yeah.
Are you going to see it through?
I hope so. I'm finally back to where I dropped off before, so I'm just going to kind of push through it.
You completely restarted.
Yeah, because I didn't even remember anything. And it was like, I need a rehash of all this stuff. So I'm not far by any stretch, but it's like I crushed where I like it got back there really, really quickly. Like I one-shotted the first boss, like it was nothing. I'm just like, oh, like you see the board now, and Jeff described it perfectly, where it's like before I was like not parrying at all and not understanding that. And now I'm like, oh, he's jumping in the air, whatever, quick dodge and attack him and stuff. Before I'd been like trying to fight through it or run away from him or whatever. So I don't know. It's clicking
amazing.
with me.
It's amazing how you learn that stuff.
Yeah.
Wukong taught me that.
Well, I bumped it up to the harder difficulty because I'm like,
oh, there's difficulty mode?
Apparently, and I don't remember it having a difficulty mode before, but I just put
Maybe
on,
they added
like,
that.
it was like normal originally. And I was like, well, this is way easier than before. So I just bumped it to, there's a extra hard difficulty, but I don't have it unlocked yet. You have to beat the game first.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Not doing that. But,
yep. All right.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Yeah. Well, I know Chelsea wanted to, I was a jerk.
Yes. That's all I have, but you have something.
Well, my travel. So
I was going to open with that, and then I was like, I said, hey, do you need me to...
little buffer.
So I had like,
we went to Wisconsin, and Chelsea had to deal with like this crying mess of a person, and then, and a toddler. And
you were crying?
I wasn't really crying, but I was in a foul mood. Like I hate traveling.
Yes.
Traveling's the worst.
Yeah.
And then Penny decided to go into her terrible twos a week early. So like she was just meltdown after meltdown and stuff. And like she's a 2-year-old. It is what it is.
Right.
I am an adult. I can do better than what I did. So I was not a great travel companion with Chelsea for sure. On the way back, I was better, but I was also like, I'm coming home. I'm going back to something normal. It's like, it's like going back to routine and stuff. And it was like, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. The trip itself was great. Like, like it was great for Penny to see like friends and family and stuff like that. And that was all super nice. But man, I am such a bad traveler. Like if one thing goes wrong, I am just a grouch. It's not. And then I've never seen Penny just like, if she gets told no, she'll cry and stuff here, but like never usually out in public. But when your 2-year-old just like falls on the ground and cries and rubs her face on the airport floor, and it's just like, dude, I don't want to be that person. Like, don't be, this embarrassing thing. And she was, and it's
a tough place to be, dude.
The thesis of the whole thing is it would have been okay if I had the mental fortitude and everything as my wife, and I don't. And so Chelsea not only had to deal with a meltdown of a 2-year-old, but like this just miserable curmudgeon of a husband. So
how does that manifest itself when you're in that state?
I'm just scowling and miserable, and like my patience is non-existent. So like
but do you snap? Do you get passive aggressive?
No, I think I get
silent.
I would definitely snap. Like I'm not like screaming at anyone or like and.
But you get short with people or something.
Definitely short. Definitely like rolling my eyes. Definitely like like Chelsea can't do anything right. Like that sort of thing. I'm a terrible. I mean, it was bad, and
I'm digging because she wanted to know.
I know. I'm being completely transparent and honest. Like I was profusely apologizing on the way home. Like to the point of like, this is like testing our marriage type of thing. Like I was like, okay, I need to back up. Like I said, on the way home, I think it was like she had a headache and stuff. And I think generally speaking, we do a good job stepping up when the other person can't do whatever. And I'm not making excuses, but it was like getting up at 5 a.m. to make that flight, getting your kid up, to trying to get all the stuff going and whatnot. It was a very tough thing. And then on top of all of that, the flight was delayed 45 minutes or something because of weather. So we're like, oh, okay, let's go get something to, let's eat breakfast and then we'll go to the gate or whatever. And then over the loudspeaker, it's like, hey, you have last call for this flight and stuff. And we're just like, you said it was delayed. And they're like, yeah, but with weather, we can undelay it, which news to me,
you know?
So we're sprinting to the thing, and Penny wouldn't let me put her down and stuff. And she always wanted to be, it was a lot.
That can be stressful. I mean,
I do not recommend traveling with a 2-year-old or me. But I jokingly on the way home, Chelsea's going back to Florida in a week or two, and it's like, dude, it's gonna be the easiest trip of your life because it's just her. She doesn't have to worry about it's like she'll just and she goes on a beach and just kind of like hangs out. Yeah, so
that's good. That'll be a nice reprieve for her.
I was gonna say get away from her husband and
her 2 children.
Yeah.
That'll be a good good refresh.
And then hopefully she comes back.
Well, all right.
I'm trying to make up for it. No, but
yes,
I was
we all
very bad.
Have our moments. It happens to the best of us. Nobody's perfect.
It was,
and I think Chelsea's a very understanding person too.
I do not deserve her in the slightest, but I'm lucky.
There you go. Well, good. It's a big man admit his faults.
Well, I got bullied into it, but I didn't. I could have let it go, but. I didn't want to like sugarcoat it. I didn't want to sugarcoat it.
No, I think you were transparent.
Yeah,
kind of. I had to dig a little bit.
Yeah,
because you said I was just gotta see how that.
Yeah,
what that really means.
Constantly angry.
Yeah. What was the worst thing you said? No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I don't think it was.
It's just the
what
overall
I said.
attitude.
It was just the attitude of like.
Yeah. And that could put a damper on things.
I get in this way where like I'm like, oh, I want so and so to do it something this way,
right?
And if they don't do it exactly that, and I'm just in my head, I'm like, well, why don't you just read my mind? It's stupid. I'm done.
I wouldn't like that.
No,
I would get upset.
Yeah.
I wonder what happens when I get upset. I think I don't know. I feel like it depends. I'm not in a certain way. Sometimes I get really silent.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just get confrontational. That's the worst. When I just start trying to pick fights.
Alcohol gets involved depending on, I've never
I'm talking about bad mood. Alcohol is a totally different category.
Well, that's what I mean. I've never seen you confrontational without alcohol involved. Every time I see, every time you're mad, you just are quiet.
Maybe I just get quiet. Yeah, I think you're probably correct.
That's my limited.
I do have a snapping point, though.
Sure.
And alcohol doesn't need to be involved with that.
Yeah.
But that's when it's bad. I've gotten a lot better. When I was young, I used to have a pretty bad temper.
Yeah.
Which still exists somewhere in there, but I've gotten better at curbing it and just it's not worth it.
I just have no patience. My patience is just when I say no, I'm it's 0 to 1,000.
Right.
It's not a thing.
Yeah. No, it's tough. I mean, everyone has their faults.
Yep.
But anyways, all right.
There we go.
But you have raid tonight. You got raid tonight.
You
channel that energy into raid.
Oof. Dude, I'm the lowest geared person in that entire
you got
group.
this, dude. So you're tank number 2. There's 2 tanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have the
number
one guy, Greg.
Greg's a tank.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What class is he playing?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't even know. I couldn't name the classes.
Well, there's fighter. There's
he's a tank
or warrior.
Tanky guy. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm a bad tank, man. I don't know what to tell you.
You're a panda. Look. Yeah. I've heard bad things.
Yeah.
All right. You're gonna do fine.
Thanks.
I have faith.
Yeah. You should hop in. You should hear it. You should.
I kind of hesitate jumping in with everyone because I would just be listening. I'm not gonna say anything. So,
it's hard for you to concentrate on what you want to do if everyone's just screaming.
Yeah, the games I'm playing right now kind of involve a lot of thinking.
Yeah,
whether it's fair. League or Mewgenics. Mewgenics is really kind of tough.
Yeah,
I've been having a tough time, and it's a lot of RNG.
Yeah,
or it's a lot of decision making, I should say. Right, you get a lot of abilities, and you got to really just sit there and think about all right, how is this going to work with that and.
It's definitely RNG, but then it's how well you roll with the punches. And
exactly, right. Which is what I always had trouble with the auto battlers.
Yep. How adaptable can you be?
Can you pivot? I have a really tough time pivoting strategies. I get really tunnel vision and locked in, and then it doesn't work out, and I should have pivoted. And that's the difference between a good player and me. So, anyways, I don't know. So I don't know what I'm going to do tonight. I want to play Esoteric Ebb.
Yeah,
and if I do that, I probably won't even hop into Discord because I gotta just.
You got a lot of reading, yeah.
Yeah, so when there's noise and stuff, I can't read.
Yeah,
it's tough.
Sure,
because I'm just a Neanderthal.
I think that's pretty.
I think people can
average.
Cut through it.
I can't.
I can't either. I try to put on a soundscape when I'm reading a book. I try to put on I try to find a music that relates to what I'm reading.
Oh.
So when I'm reading Red Rising, I try to find some atmospheric sci-fi soundscape type.
Did I tell you I bought like a collector's Red Rising?
Did you really?
Yeah.
Is it a nice collector's?
It's not even going to get printed until like fall, but it's like it's a super
printed?
Yeah. Like
because it's going to include the new book?
Pre-ordered it. No, it's literally the first Red Rising. They're going to do all 7 books. I think there's 7, right? Are they going to be 7?
There's 3 in the first half, and then 1, 2, 3. The 4th one comes out. It's supposed to be this year.
So
is that the last one though? I don't know. I think there's gonna be one more after that.
The way they're making it, it's like it's the artist illustrator edition or whatever.
Okay.
So it's signed by the author. It has like custom artwork, custom binding, all of that stuff. It's in like a little like case sleeve, and it's meant so like when all 7 are there, it's one of those things where when you see like the bindings of it, it like makes an image and stuff. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I bought it because I'm just like, oh, maybe I'll like this book or whatever. And it was like kind of this like FOMO, like last chance.
You should send me the link to that. I'm actually curious. Yeah, is it gone? Is it too late?
I don't know. Okay. I don't know. I'll check it out.
Yeah, send it my way.
Sure.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway. Yeah.
All right. That's all we got. If you made it this far, we appreciate you. Check us out, couchcompany.games. We have our Resident Evil review up there.
Yep.
We got all of our podcasts, top 5s. We used to do those.
Yeah.
And everything else you could possibly ever want. Tyler's got his monthly articles.
Yep.
Save file. Those have been great. Just bite size, what he's been up to, what he's been playing, his experiences. So
yeah, I'm debating if I include the GBA stuff there, if I start a different.
Yeah, it could be its own thing.
Yeah,
I
we'll see.
seeing it in there. Yeah. So I think it depends on the length because you've been trying to keep those kind of short.
Yeah.
So if there's too much to include, I would do its own thing.
We'll see what I'm inspired with. Yeah. We have What Killed Jeff's Top 10 coming.
That's right. Yeah. So
and then both of you owe me an essay.
Yeah. So I think we're going to have to see you during the after hours, your office hours.
Yeah.
To talk through.
See what we can do here.
I've started.
You have a thesis.
I do have an outline.
Yeah.
1,000 words is a lot about something you don't agree with. So
yeah.
It's a tough one. So. But anyways, we're going to be here, same time, same place next week. Thanks for joining us on the couch. Peace.